Here comes the bingers. A little bit to the left there, and then I'm going to lift this leg over. There, mate. And then that's it. There, that's it, you got it?
Yeah.
And then get your Dave lapel in. Paddy lapel.
Yeah. Lapel Obama.
Or lapel.
Keenan lapel.
Oh, hello and welcome to Andertons TV. My name is Jack and joined today by... Introduce yourself, please, sir.
Daniel Bingham. A very blindfolded Daniel Bingham.
I know, exactly. I can't even give you a fist bump. But we're here for a round two after our first blindfold test that a lot of people watched, Dan.
They did.
And thank you for watching out there. We've read through your comments and I'll save the nice comments about your playing for later because they were lovely. Thank you so much for watching. Cheers. But there were some really interesting ones in there about the way we did the test. So in this one, we're going to be playing pianos that are under £400. And a few people out there suggested that we have them out for you to go back and forth.
Yep.
So it's going to be your choice where you go, as and when. If you want direction, I will take you there.
Yeah.
I'll take you there. And we've turned the reverb off on all of these, and they have their own sustain pedal for each one.
Okay.
And you've got a spinny chair. So would you like to go in front, left, or right?
I'll go to my immediate left.
Immediate left.
Okay.
And you were beautiful last time we did descriptions, sir.
Okay. Okay. Let me find. Okay. I don't know what. Wow, this is hard. This is harder than I remember.
And you were, I must say, you were knocked because a lot of people said, how could you be a real keyboard player if you didn't use the bottom and the top of the keyboards?
Oh, right.
You were slated for that, yes. You spend a lot of time in the middle of the piano, mate.
Okay.
So
I think that might still be the same because it's very hard. You know what I mean? I'm just there.
And I'd like to hear those people play because it just sounds great. You sound great. You do your thing. I'm going to crank it up.
I really like this piano. So. There you go. That's slightly up the piano. Oh, it's so hard. Very hard. Yeah, I quite like this.
Initial impressions?
Yeah, it's quite a warm, involved piano sound. I do like it. It feels quite nice. Yeah,
all these pianos do have speakers in, but we've levelled the playing field out, rightly or wrongly. Again, let us know in the comment section. We're all going through these Adam A7 monitors.
Right.
So, and no reverb. Sound of it?
Quite like it. Yeah. It's for a what's essentially a budget piano sound. I think it's quite nice. You can certainly get used to it, and the feel of it's nice. You know, it doesn't feel too cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wicked. Well, you're free to roam wherever you may, sir.
Okay.
So you don't have to give a score yet because we're gonna save that. We've been accosted for that.
All right.
So
I'm gonna have to move forward.
Yeah, I'm gonna scooch you.
Right.
Boots, scooching, baby, and drive me crazy.
Whoa.
Oh, I'm gonna turn that down a bit just for fairness.
Okay. I'm not sure about this one. Not a fan.
No?
Yeah.
It's some adjectives?
It's weird because like it seems like the individual volumes of the samples and stuff, like in the middle of the sample, you can't really hit, like, I don't know, maybe it's just the this particular patch or where I'm sat or whatever, but it just didn't feel very well put together. Both the sample and the action and the keys, etc. I know it's cheap, but I'm, you know.
Well, you can go back, if you can reach, I know you love a little bit of a reach around.
Yeah.
You can get around there. go back and forth.
It's just hard now going from. I guess I'm at the top of the keyboard now, but that's only because of where I'm sat.
There you go, mate. I'll give you a gig one day.
Yeah, that's. I mean, it's better. I mean, it's a different type of.
And then
piano sample.
this
I don't
one
know
in
what it's
front again.
labelled as.
Just give it some of that.
Yeah.
You're doing great, by the way.
I'm not. Yeah.
I mean, the chords are great, but I
Would you agree as a piano
I've
player?
got to stay impartial, mate. Much like the BBC.
Okay.
If you want to, I will move around, and then, do you want to go to your right?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's have another little.
I'm going to scooch you over. If you stand up, and then I'll sit you down. There, you can feel it. I knows you can feel it.
Oh, this is a lot lower. Okay.
A lot lower, definitely going to...
Very, very sort of bouncy. It's like this, yeah, bouncy action. Yeah. Can't wait in the low end. Sustain pedal's not working amazingly, but that's why it's a bit.
You feel the sustain's not...
I don't think it's to do with the keyboard. I think it's to do with the sustain.
Just see if it's working. Give us a
yeah, maybe.
So it is working, but maybe the sustain samples aren't...
Possibly, but the patch is quite nice.
Okay, so raw sound good. Good low end.
Yeah, this is actually this is a good sample. Decent. But, you know, like, but this one and the one on the far left are the two best. That one's a lot of. I mean, obviously there's going to be different piano samples on each, but just the first impressions. This is probably the most usable because it's kind of brighter and it's bouncy action, which I don't mind. It kind of makes it quite easy to play.
I know it's a lot. You're doing amazing with the blindfold. Should we just have one little blast of something similar on each one?
Okay.
I know it's for you. You've probably already made your mind up, but just for the people at home.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll just play something very simple. Hang on a minute, I need to find where I am.
I love how people are like, how can he be a real piano player if he doesn't as well? I love it. But thank you for commenting, they were very fun.
Something like that? Okay.
Beautiful, yeah. And round to your left.
Right, I need to find this. I'll play it in a different key because same kind of thing, but
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like
really different sound.
Really different sound. Like the volumes between each of the samples, like it's.
I'd say very strident.
It's really
mid-heavy.
It's impossible. Not very inspiring in any way.
Cool. Left. Moving so gracefully.
I mean, it's much better. This kind of similar thing on each one. There,
right, I think do you feel like you've felt them enough?
Yeah, I can give an.
You know the score.
assessment.
Out of 10, we've got 3.
Yeah.
What's your opinion? Should we go for least favourite? Okay. And if you were to give it out of 10.
Okay, so let's so 10's not like a more expensive out of 10 is the best cheap keyboard. So do you know what I mean? Like, what's the
however you
frame of
feel
reference?
it, man. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, this would be this is subpar. So this is 4. This is a 4, and most other scores are going to be wildly different. So, and I'd say, do you need me to tell you what? I mean,
Yeah. Well, we've got it there. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I reckon this I'd give, for what it is, a 7.5.
Love it.
And I'd give that one over there an 8.5.
Whoa! Well, the next step is, Dan, is that quite rightfully, last time in the video, I took your blindfold off and then told you what you said. And the next step is we're going to take the blindfold off, and I want you to guess before I tell you. So that's the next bit. You ready?
Yep.
Should we? Oh no, yeah, no, no, yeah, no, oh no. Back in the room, we've put all the keyboards up on the side of the room in a random order, so you won't know which was which. Would you like to take your blindfold off, please, Daniel Bingham? It's off, and now we're going to provide Mr. Bingham with some...
I mean, the blindfold's useless because I'm mainly blindfolded with my glasses on anyway.
So that's what you've been playing on your left.
Okay. Okie dokie.
And just out of them, the interesting bit is just to guess which one they were.
Okay.
That's what people were asking for last time.
So the brands there, let me just...
So I'll tell you what you've got. You've got a Yamaha P45 on the left.
Okay.
In the middle, you've got the Roland GO Piano 88, which is quite new.
Okay.
And then you've got the Casio CDP S100 on the right. I won't say any more than that, other than knowing what you know about those brands. We've let slip to down. These are under £400. All these keyboards.
I think this was the one on the left. I think this was the one on the right, and that was the one in the middle. No.
Interesting. No, that's good. It's good. It's good. I like it. Do you want to know what you did?
Go on.
Okay. In third place.
My glasses are steaming up with excitement.
Third place with a score of 4.
Yeah.
You commented, not well put together, uneven sample. And you just, to me it sounded quite strident.
Yeah.
You gave that a 4. That was the Yamaha P45.
Wow. Oh, wow. Okie dokie.
Also, for people out there considering buying this, do you want to give it a little bit of a weight? Like, feel the weight of it compared to others?
Yeah, I will. I mean, it's certainly not heavy, but okay, let me just get some comparison. Super light. So, okay, yeah.
Yeah, and then... so in between.
Yeah, I think these two are sort of similarly
I just wanted to get that across as well. At this price range, a lot of people may be in choirs or starting out gigging and they're thinking, how am I going to move this about? So I think that's quite important to know that the P45, it really didn't...
just not perform well, especially as, like, that one's much lighter, and whether that was second or first in the list, it's still better than that one, and that's much heavier.
And what happened when I was setting these keyboards?
So
when I was setting the keyboards up, I turned the reverb off, and it really affected the sound of the P45 for me. And so that's a good point. Maybe we're doing it right or wrong, but without the reverb, it changes. A lot of the brightness went away. Okay, and in second place, you chose at 7.5 the Casio CDP S100.
In second. Okay, yeah.
So interesting things about the CDP, if you're not familiar with the product, is that this is a new, this is battery powered. So 6 AA batteries.
It's crazy.
Look how lightweight, slim it is. It's got that ivory feel keyboard.
Yeah, matte kind of.
The matte feel. And I love the sound of you playing it.
Yeah, I really like that one.
That was the one to your left.
Yeah.
And on the right, with 8.5, the winner was the Roland GO 88.
Which is brand new, right?
Brand spanking new, and you said raw, good, low end, which it really did.
Yeah.
When you were playing the low end, it sounded great.
Very
but
bouncy.
you weren't feeling the sustain was connecting.
Yeah, I would like to think that maybe it's because of, with those small square sustain pedals, I'm not very good with them. I think maybe that was a lot of my own fault, so I don't know.
No,
whether
it's
that's the
a
case.
proper. We've got the Roland normal one.
Oh, well then, okay, then that might pose a problem. But
it sounded sweet.
Yeah.
Hey, for under 400 quid, right?
Yeah. I'm into it for that price. It's worth. It'd be great to practice on, because quite often with anything that normally the piano sample is not very inspiring. Where I'll be like, I could totally get into that.
Yeah. Well, that's it.
Yeah.
There's the ones under 400 quid. I hope that helped. Dan, thank you again for putting yourself under the cosh of the internet.
Yeah.
And we keep a lookout for other blindfold videos we're doing. We've got a whole day with you, mate.
Looking forward to
and we might even unleash you without a blindfold at some point. Whoa, who knows? If you like what we're doing, consider subscribing. If you don't, let us know in the comments. Hopefully we're proving to you that we listen. Anyway, high five and we're out, brother.